Good morning, family. Let's go, let's go. Rise and shine another blessed and grateful day. Super excited, fired up. I'm ready for today's topic. Today is going to be a good one. We're going to go through a little bit of story time as we go ahead and get into today. Yeah, this is big. This is a big month, right? February has a lot of abundance, a lot of momentum flowing to and through. So get ready. I've already got it written down for all of us. The goals have been there. We've already been feeling them. We had an amazing Sunday session, getting the vision set and clear. We're on 94 days straight. So drop it down, family. How many days along this journey have you guys been going through? Let's get a little bit of gratitude down as well before we get started for today. Today's topic, we're going to be talking about taking the old story and leaving that behind, right? Throwing that in the space that we don't need to go ahead and be anymore. So let's get a little bit of gratitude. So grateful to be alive. I'm grateful for God. I'm grateful for the family. We had some really heartfelt conversations over the past weekend, really getting deep about where it is that we are and where it is that we're going. So I'm so thankful for everybody inside of the dream team. I'm grateful for the leadership. I'm grateful to be able to take this opportunity today to step into the best version of ourselves. So with no further ado, let's go ahead and dive into today's topic. You ready? All right. So I want to get into story time, and it was funny because Sean actually triggered this conversation this morning, and here's how it kind of went. Right. He was talking about leaving the old story behind. Right, and it immediately brought me to one of the situations that we actually had last year back in 2022. Lady Boss Nikki knows the deal. Shane Talina, when we were on the way to AZ, right? On the way to AZ, we get to the airport, and it was funny. We had this huge long line. We're trying to catch this plane, and we get through security, and she's from South Africa, right? So we finally get all the way up there. They look at her passport, and they look up and down a couple times, and they order a couple people from the back to come over. We're like, oh no, here we go, right? And they stopped her and they said, I don't know if we're going to be able to let you guys actually get on the plane. Your passport is pretty much expired, right? So we're sitting there, we're working on not freaking out. We're just like, it's gonna happen. We're gonna get through. We're gonna get on the other side, and things ended up working out. We ended up getting through, but it made me think about the story of leaving the past behind, right? And Sean brought up this morning. So as we go through this topic today, think about, let's get deep today, because a lot of the times, there's things that have happened to us over the years that might have got a little bit of dust over it, that we've kind of just let sit for so long. But I believe stepping into this new story, right, into the real us in 2023, digging deep into our true identity, not an individual of lack, not somebody of fear, not somebody who doesn't believe that we actually bring value and that we bring worth into the world, right? So a couple of different things to think about. It's hard to write the next chapter when we're still stuck in the last chapter, when we're still stuck in the old book, right? So this is getting real deep back into our self-talk. When some of us paid $1,000 for our mastermind with Sean, one of the first things that he actually did in the first week is he had us write down 500 things that we've accomplished at one point in time that we didn't know that we could actually do. And when you really start to think about that, most people at the beginning, they're like, I could probably think of maybe 30 things. But when it comes to negative, I could probably write down a list of 1,000. So I've realized just over the course of time how important it is for us to really start getting the self-talk, right? Every day waking up, expecting miracles, getting miracles, right? Seeing business flowing our way, seeing new relationships being made, seeing that DM come in like, thank you for creating that relationship, seeing that ka-ching come in your emails, seeing that withdrawal hit out of the trading account, right? Being able to see it, being able to speak about it, being able to feel it before it really happens. Matt Rosa talked about something, one of the biggest keys that he did along his journey was, number one, being able to get bold, being able to truly speak the future as if it's already happened, right? I don't know if you guys know this or not, but at Break the Code, at some of the top influencers inside of the whole, not just the industry, inside of the world, he got up there and boldly said, by 2023, I will be the number one network marketer inside of the world, right? I'm going to have my music blasted out in multiple different countries. I'm going to have this many streams. And he stated these huge goals in front of thousands of people. 1111, paint your vision. This is the real roots of truly being able to paint your vision. We say that every day, but here's how you really do it. Not just being able to write it, not just being able to feel it, but going out and speaking it. So on your stories today, pay attention to mine because I'm going to do it with you as well. Let's go speak the future. Let's go speak the vision. Because people follow people for pretty much three reasons. People follow individuals that know the way, that go the way, and that show the way. You see, servant leadership is not just about helping everybody else. To truly be a real servant leader, it takes being able to help ourselves so we can then go out and serve others as well. And to truly do that is to go out and lead by example. So every day, family, this is what I love to see. You guys showing up in the chats, asking questions on the go lives, calling your mentors, going to the gym, right? The productive and the active side. This is where writing the new story truly happens, because it doesn't matter what happened in the past. Nikki had up a crazy picture that she dropped in the chat over an accident with all of these different $1 million pictures of how she's been able to grow through the accident, right? Deanne's been dropping pounds by the week. Why? Because she's starting to rewrite the new story, right? Same with John. John's getting wonderful cleaning jobs coming into his business because he's rewritten the story. Shane and Talina have manifested, possibly one of their dream cars because they've rewritten the new story. Starting to speak it, starting to feel it as if it's already happened. Been listening to KT for months now, right? Years. So this information works. It just takes being able to really get tapped in with it to truly believe it, right? So couple different things I want to end off today with, right? We don't, when it comes to leaving the old story, I want to get back to, the servant leadership topic, because this is important, okay? We can't heal everybody else if we haven't had time to truly heal ourselves first. This is why this transformation process, I know for everybody on here, this is going to be key, right? All of us are stepping into a winning season this year. And it's going to take really digging deep, doing the deep work, but at the same time, all of us have a little bit of weight that's there. So if we can be present, if we can really, really take time to stick to the mentorship, to stay around the fire, right? Sean Murphy is doing his calls every morning to go ahead and plug in. We have all of this value every day to really start erasing the old and recreating the new. But I believe self-love, family, one of the biggest things I hear every day from him. Are you ready for the love? For most of us, we've never really been maybe shown a different type of love, right? What do I mean by that? The love where every day where you wake up and you're living in bliss. We're living in joy. We're waking up excited. Why? Because there's two ways that we can live. Sadhguru says we can either live in joy or we can live in misery, right? One of the highest forms of emotion on the emotional guidance scale, somebody tell me what that is. By far, it's right? Can you see others winning and be a person of love? Can you go out and see somebody at the gas station, no matter what they look like, and being able to open the door and smile and know that that smile could light up their whole day? Can you send out 10 gratitude messages today? Maybe to individuals that you don't even know, blessing them for their value in their content, blessing them for them being a light out in the world. You see, when you move with love, the world becomes so abundant. All the hate, the jealousy, the lack, it starts to literally disappear like dust. And this is something that I've had to learn along the way. This is why every day writing down 10 things we're blessed and grateful for has not become an option for me. This is a must. Because family, we can't be grateful and hateful at the same time. And being in that state is everything. Is everything. Sean talked about it this morning. The last thing I want to go ahead and touch about. You ready? I have it in my notes, actually. I want to get it straight from my notes so you guys can get it exactly word for word, because this was a $1 billion conversation right here. You ready? Let me see if I can find it for you guys real quick. So he was talking about inside of the now, right? Here we go. Okay. To be able to create the life that we want to live, it takes being able to experience that in the now, because the now that we're feeling is going to be the echo of the now that we feel later. And that was like, I literally had to sit there. I had to think about that for like 30 seconds. The now that we feel is going to be the echo of the now that we feel in the future. So if we're living in lack right now, today, if we're living in lack, if we're living in a state of scarcity, we're not going to be able to create. And guess what? The same future feeling is probably going to be. It's going to be a similar feeling because it's hard to create in lack. It's hard to create in a feeling where we don't feel like we're good enough. But you see, if we can live in gratitude, if we can live in love, now we can create. Now we can put out content. Now we can take the daily disciplines that's going to allow us to even get 1/10 or 1% better every single day. So I know without a doubt, without a shadow of a doubt, that one little tip right there can allow all of us to really step into the highest version of ourselves and create a story that we've been waiting to create, and that's been inside all along. Sean says it all the time. How come none of you guys have written a book? You've all have these wonderful stories, these beautiful things that you've been able to grow through and be able to have somebody be able to relate. Why haven't we written the book yet? We just haven't become in alignment. We haven't become dangerously conscious enough to realize what is truly within. So that's what this journey about this year is truly about, right? I love that topic, becoming dangerously conscious about what is within each and every single one of us. So family, get ready for the most abundant year that we've ever experienced yet. Go out and be great. If you guys got any value for today, that is my training. Drop some threes down below. Smash that like button. And I'm telling you right now, February, March, and April, this sets the tone for what is coming into the future. So just know we're just getting started. Deanne, I have the title to my book, all my chapters named. Just have to go ahead and write it. Definitely want to. Let's go. It's already done. I love you, family. I appreciate you. If nobody's told you today, I'm grateful for your existence. You are a light. You are powerful. And your thumbprint, you are unique. You make a difference. Go out and show the world because they've been waiting to see it. It is your favorite entrepreneur, Define Dreams. Remember, you can be, do, and have anything that you can what? You can hold in your mind. You can hold it right here in your hand. I love you, family. Have an abundant day. Let's go. Fresh start to the week. TGIM. The growth includes Monday. Let's get to work, family. It's game time.